Breaking news, massive price increase with the Zepbound Savings Card. If you are taking Zepbound, you need to listen up in today's video. I don't like to do over-dramatized or henny penny sky is falling videos, but today is massively important. My price for my Zepbound has increased 120%. I went to go refill my prescription, and I want to share the information with you. If you are on Zepbound or you know someone who is on Zepbound, share this video. I've been on GLP-1 medication for over 21 months now, losing over 93 pounds, and I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. And on today's episode, I want to share with you the massive changes that have happened with the Zepbound Savings Card, how financially this is going to affect your pocketbook, and also walking away with solutions. I've got several solutions for you. You're going to want to make sure you stay till the end because one of them very well may be something you can easily do with minimal time to save you thousands and thousands of dollars with your Zepbound prescription easily. Let's dive in. So one of my group members had told me, Elizabeth, have you seen that the price with the savings card is now gone up to $650? Normally it was about $500, $550 for self-pay option. And I said, no, I don't know. Maybe that's just your pharmacy. I don't know. And I ignored it. Then several people in my free encouragement group started to chime in of, Elizabeth, my price is massively increased with Zepbound. Have you experienced this? Well, I went to go fill my prescription this morning and I am gobsmacked. And I am very angry right now. I'm trying to report the facts. So let me restate that. I am stunned with how much, it was $1,200 was the price I will be paying today to get my Zepbound prescription. I could spit and I could cry all in one breath. I was paying 500-ish, 550 with the savings card for Zepbound 15 milligrams. And what is also blowing my mind right now, and we're gonna go into the facts, I wanna arm you guys with facts on this, is that all of the news stories are talking about yesterday, the release of Zepbound vials, which I did. I had a breaking news story yesterday, which I don't like to do back-to-back ones. I want to respect for your time. But everyone is talking about Zepbound vials 2.5 milligrams and Zepbound 5 milligrams being massively price drop. And all of the news media, reliable news, is talking about price drop for Zepbound. It is not a price drop. It is actually a wolf in sheep's clothing as to what's happening for anyone who is on Zepbound 7.5 milligrams, Zepbound 10 milligrams, Zepbound 12.5 milligrams, and me, I'm on Zepbound 15 milligrams and have been for quite some time. I went to go refill my prescription because I called the pharmacy to make sure that they have it in stock because of the Zepbound shortage. I'm always proactive about that. And the pharmacist said, hey, Elizabeth, did you know about the price increase with the Zepbound Savings Card? You're going to be paying out of pocket now $1,200 moving forward. I said, absolutely not. You're not correct. Let's go through and run this. And in fact, it is. So if you are using the Zepbound Savings Card in any capacity, that's not what I wanted to show you. This is straight from Zepbound's website for their savings card, and where I'm getting this information is under terms and services. It's twofold. One, I'm going to talk today about self-pay people, and two, if you have insurance. If you are using insurance and the Zepbound Savings Card, this financially is going to affect you too. If your insurance straight up covers your medication, where it's like Zepbound is 25 bucks, you're golden. Share this video with other friends who are on Zepbound who may not be so golden, because there's thousands of us now that are completely going to be paying massively more, or there's some other solutions that I've got for you. So basically what this says in these terms and conditions is if you have the savings card, let me scroll down on here, for patients with commercial insurance, which is me, who do not have coverage for Zepbound, which is me. If you read the fine print, and I don't know, and if someone wants to quote me if they know, when this was changed. Zepbound says here, Eli Lilly, the manufacturer of Zepbound, does tell us in all of their literature under the terms and services, they can change this at any time. They set all the rules, which that is their terms and conditions for the savings card. However, what has changed now is if you have commercial insurance, I do, but I am self-paying, I can now only use that savings card 5 times in a calendar year with a maximum payment of $1,800 of savings in a calendar year. So when I called my pharmacy, I'm filming this at the end of August. She's like, you've used the savings card. You can't use it anymore. You're done for this calendar year. You are now paying $1,200 for 4 pens. Let me keep going. If you have commercial insurance for commercial insurance pays for your Zepbound. You can use this in 1 month. It would be $150 per 1 month prescription, and with up to 13 prescriptions in a calendar year. So if I had, and my hot husband account sent me, he's like, okay, well, let's work on getting our insurance to cover this through a PA, a prior authorization. My insurance does not cover Zepbound for anyone, basically, unless you get a PA, a prior authorization. Those are lengthy, they take time, and a lot of paper pushing, which is why I haven't done it. I'm like, I'd rather self-pay the $550 a month than go through all of that rigmarole. Because my husband just sent this to me, this is what we would pay for with our health insurance covering Zepbound, $502. Well, if I had plugged in this new savings card into it with that, then feasibly $502 minus the, how much was it per month? $150, it'd be about $350-ish per month with the savings card on there. And I can use the savings card up to 13 times in 1 month with my health insurance. But I have to get a PA, a prior authorization through my health insurance, which is it can be incredibly difficult, which is why this new change and this savings card is massively making Eli Lilly thousands of dollars more, and they know it because they know that Eli Lilly, which I have been such a stand for Eli Lilly. I've been such a stand for them until now. They know that more than 50% of people are self-pay on Zepbound, which is why do you think that this policy just took place? Eli Lilly knows that more than 50% of people are self-paying for Zepbound, which is why this financially has occurred. And to be clear, I'm an economist's daughter, so I know economics well. Econ 101, if there is a high demand, which we're in right now, a ton of us are using Zepbound, with a low supply, which Eli Lilly is having massive shortage issues with the Zepbound pens and Mounjaro pens, that means the price is gonna be high. Whew, through the roof pricing. I get that as an economist's daughter. I also get when there's low demand and there's a higher supply, it means your price drops dramatically. We are not in that yet. We will be eventually, once retatrutide and some of these other GLP-1 medications, higher doses and things like that come out. But for now, we are in sky-high rocket prices. What kills me, though, is I know our UK friends, because they tell me in my free encouragement group, which I will link down below, and I will also cite all of my sources down in the description link below, tell me they're paying around $100 a month over in the UK for their Zepbound, where I'm paying $1,200 a month. It is disgraceful. Disgraceful. And I am a businesswoman. I am a businesswoman who is pro-capitalist. I am a businesswoman. I believe in charging a price. I get these whole economics of it. I am a supporter of that. However, there is a line where it's massively price gouging. You're getting people on, I need to go to my job for my video marketing clients. I'm supposed to be on set right now, but I wanted to get this information to you because you need to know if your price is going to be $1,200. Again, I do not want to be henny penny. I am emotional right now and I need to take it down a notch. So I apologize for being so passionate, but this is insane. This is insanity that the price literally has gone overnight from being this with a savings card. That is dramatic price increase. And I'm one of those people that I'm like, I'll pay whatever. We've revamped our budget to pay the $500 each month, which is quite a bit. $1,200 a month for Zepbound, that is a mortgage payment. That is a payment for someone's home. And I feel like it's grossly taking advantage of people, of getting people on. Zepbound vials now are only $3.99 per the PR News source wire from yesterday's story that I did. You can see that video. Make sure you click like and subscribe. You can see that show from yesterday. For 2.5 milligrams, the vials are now only $3.99. That is, everyone's talking about this massive price drop. It is not a massive price drop for anyone above 5 milligrams. And you know why that price is low for the beginning dose, Zepbound 2.5 milligrams and Zepbound 5 milligrams, is because it's getting people on the drug. It's getting people, hello, drug dealer 101. It's getting people on the medication. And I'm literally shaking because I know I can ride this out, but I know many of my counts and countesses in the Countess of Shopping community will not be able to do that. And that makes me enraged that they've been on this medication for a year and a half. I'm rounding almost 2 years on this medication. To have this because it is, and this is where the other part of the story needs to be told, Eli Lilly changed the game. They've saved millions of lives. I was morbidly obese, 92 plus pounds overweight on my 100 plus pound weight loss journey. I lost weight because of Eli Lilly. I am so incredibly grateful, but Daniel Tiger tells me I can feel two things at one time. I'm incredibly grateful, but also incredibly angry that Eli Lilly has done this with a savings card. And I get it. It's economics because they can charge it. They know that people will figure it out, but that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it right, and that doesn't make this company a good company in terms of the price gouging that's happening. I am so grateful it saved my life. I am so appreciative, but how can you do that to people? The American people, particularly when internationally people are not paying the same rate that we are paying here in the US, because they know, Eli Lilly knows that they can maximize shareholders' profits. For all of the stockholders out there, woohoo, you're gonna see that Q3 is gonna be boombastic, very fantastic. Now, let's go over to solutions because I don't want to stay in this anger. I want to be solution oriented. Number one, Join Fridays is my telehealth company. I love them. They're amazing. They're fabulous. Use the discount code QUEEN. If you're interested, I'll link them down below of switching over to them. I talk about how they have twice a week dietitian group coaching calls. Massively, it's included in your membership. So you pay for the membership and then you also pay for your prescription. They have a whole PA department, prior authorization department. I never utilized it, which means PAs are where they're going to work with your insurance company to get an exemption for you. Essentially, I'm not medical at all. This is my interpretation of where they're going to work to get an exemption for you so your health insurance will cover the medication based on your things. Like I have a ton of medical things that I don't understand why I wouldn't get a PA for this, a prior authorization. If I can get the PA, it will save me thousands per year. So I'm hoping, and Join Fridays is one of the best in telehealth companies of getting PAs prior authorizations. Other companies, from my own watching, this is, well, I shouldn't say that. Join Fridays invests a lot into their PA department, making it bigger to work for us as patients to try to help negotiate with these health insurance companies to get prior authorizations. So many people in my free encouragement group are like, I just got a PA, I got a PA, I got a PA. It is worth trying if you are enjoying Fridays. All you do is go into the portal, upload your insurance card, the front and the back of it, and then send a message in the portal saying, hey, click on the prior authorization under messaging, and then ask for a, what did I need to say? There's a specific terminology that you can say within there. But you can basically say, I moved it. It was a formularity exemption. I would like to have a PA for a formularity exemption. And so we'll see if that comes through for me, fingers crossed. My insurance is one of the best in the country, which is crazy that it's not covered. And I also found out that WEGOVY is not covered because I was like, I will just switch over to WEGOVY. And I know that WEGOVY has slightly less data. It has one hormone receptor, whereas Zepbound has two. Zepbound has GIP and GLP-1, and WEGOVY is just GLP-1. No GIP. So, and that is not me being medical at all. Always talk to your healthcare provider about more of that because that's the part that I can talk about my experience, strength, and hope, but I don't want to steer you into the medical side of it. Number one, try to get a PA through your health insurance because if any part of your health insurance, even a little bit, this is what my pharmacist was telling me, then this would be applicable and it would change for me the number of times I can use the savings card in a year, not 5. Number two, switching to a compound. If you want to switch, we've been talking about compounds heavily, of using a reputable compound pharmacy. Join Fridays prescribes both brand names like Zepbound and WEGOVY, but also compounds to reputable compound pharmacies, which is, I've swung both ways. I've done brand name and I've done a compound that gets shipped directly from reputable compound pharmacies. TIRZEPATIDE, as I talked about in yesterday's video, compounds, the legality in which Eli Lilly is doing, it's complicated. Go watch yesterday's video because I go into the nuances of that. Maybe looking into a semaglutide compound. You can, for now, get TIRZEPATIDE compound, but there's a lot of changes because Eli Lilly is sending cease and desist letters to a lot of compound places. And people have been asking me which ones. I don't have the full, I'm not tracking that. Like I see things pop up, but that's not on my radar to track. It is what Eli Lilly, and they have said that is their intention, is to get rid of compounds, which is why Eli Lilly released the vials yesterday for Zepbound 2.5 milligrams and Zepbound 5 milligrams. And those prices have dropped. But you have to be self-pay and you have to go through Lilly Direct to get the vial for those starting doses. But if you're on Zepbound 7.5 milligrams or higher, call your pharmacy or find out. You need to know about this information. I had no clue until several group members were like, And I just thought it was their pharmacy. It's not. It's across the board because of the savings card change. You can read also the fine print for you under, and I'll link that down in the description link below, with insurance and without insurance. So if your insurance covers any part of this, mine does not, which is why I'm trying to get Join Fridays to get me a PA, a prior authorization, so my insurance can cover some of it. If my insurance covers some of it, then it would just be $502 per month. And then the savings card on top of that, which looks like $150 off, which would be around $350 a month. And we'll see though. And if not, compounds. I mean, that for now, Novo Nordisk is the maker of Ozempic and Wegovy, and that is called semaglutide is the active ingredient, and compounds on there. That may be another route because Novo Nordisk is a European company, and they're seemingly, from my observation and my opinion, less legal. Eli Lilly has been sending cease and desist, been trying to sue people. They've gone through the court systems previously before they took Zepbound off of the FDA shortage list. Yesterday, people kept correcting me and saying, it's on the FDA shortage list. No, it is not. If you click on it, as of yesterday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you click on TIRZEPATIDE if you go under the FDA database, and I have that link in yesterday's video too, by the way. You click on that and you click on TIRZEPATIDE, it says all available for all doses. So it is off the FDA shortage list. It's on there, but you can say it says it's all available, to be clear on that. To be clear on that for people, because they're like, no, it is. It's saying they're all available. All of the doses are available. So 2 options on there, or actually more than that. One is try to get a PA from your insurance company. If I can get that PA, or if you can get that PA, that prior authorization through your company, then you can use the savings card up to 13 times in a month. But that is going to take a tremendous amount of paper pushing. Some people are super successful. Some people are not. With a lot of people, there's a lot of no's. Eli Lilly, from what I've watched, or Join Fridays, my telehealth company, from what I've watched, seemingly gets a ton of PAs, more so than other folks, even trying to do it by themselves, or even other telehealth companies. Second solution, number 2, switching maybe to a compound, to TIRZEPATIDE, or solution number 3, switching to compound semaglutide. There's been so much chatter that Eli Lilly has put out about unsafe practices and things, dangerous compounds, which can be true. I do want to be very clear on that. That very well can be true. In my local area, there's a place that also does ketamine in addition to giving semaglutide. I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to be in a room next to getting my semaglutide next to somebody who's getting ketamine, but so that wouldn't be where I would go, which would raise flags to me that that would be the type of people that Eli Lilly is saying could be potentially dangerous. But I have gotten, and I've shared this before, with Red Rock Compound Pharmacy through Join Fridays, and it has been wonderful and love it and fabulous and amazing. So I'm going to work my health insurance end to see if this helps with all of this. I hope that that gives some solutions. That's kind of where we are right now. For other people, I don't want to leave this video being henny penny or being, I want to deliver the facts, which I think that I have done. I've delivered the facts, which my sources will be cited down in the description link below. Just click that ... more button. What we can control, things, and I always say this, my serenity prayer of things I can control, things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. I can't control what Eli Lilly's doing. It says in the savings card they can change these terms at any time, and so they did. I don't know when it got changed, but the terms did change. And it's driving me insane that all the news media is reporting that Zepbound price has dropped, when in fact it has not actually. It went, if you have health insurance, it went from, for me, $500, $550 per month to $1,200 per month. And if I had health insurance in there that other people have been saying theirs is $650. You just need to check. There's definitely been a price increase. It's just a matter of how much for you. So go check with your pharmacy, go check online, go check. And 2, things that we can control and things that we can't. Today, focusing on things I put in my mouth, having high protein things like Bioptimizers. I'm obsessed with their chocolate protein shakes. Use the discount code QUEEN. I'll link that down below. I can control how much protein I'm getting in today, and how many calories I'm getting in today, and how much body movement I'm doing today, and my weight training and walking and things like that. I can control those things. Things I can control and things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. So today, focusing on that, because there's not a lot that we can do about this change in policy, but our reaction matters. And I'm calming down a little bit. Hopefully you are too, but we need to be proactive about this and also continue on our healthcare journeys. And maybe that is changing over to WEGOVY. That is something also that is definitely on my radar. My husband said if we can get it, it needs a PA, but it would be $90 a month for WEGOVY versus $1,200 a month for Zepbound. That is insane. That is insanity. And the definition of sanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So I'm going to do something different today. We're going to see if that PA goes through with Joint Fridays. As always, I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any friends on Zepbound, make sure you share this video. If you are one of my emoji of the day people, meaning you've made it this far in the video, today's emoji is going to be a pencil or a pen, some sort of writing tool that shows me that you made it this far in the video. I will pray over you. If you don't believe in prayer, I'll uplift you in positive thought. But 2, it also helps me to get to know you better. And 2, your accountability question, what are you doing today to move you closer to your goals? Sweet friends, whew, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. Make sure you click like and make sure you click subscribe and share this video so other people on Zepbound know. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, friends. Bye, guys.